Good evening. Everyone, please stand for the presentation of colors and our national anthem. You may be seated. Thank you to our Howard High School Army JROTC Color Guard, our senior chamber choir and chorus class members, and senior American Sign Language class members. We did it, class of 2025. It's officially May 28th at 7 p.m. We did it! Welcome to the Howard High School Class of 2025 graduation ceremony. Thank you, parents, teachers, and students for being here for this special occasion. My name is Arpit Kishrawani, and I'm so honored to help kick off tonight's celebration. Us Lions have been a part of One Pride for the last 4 years. One team, one pride, one pack. But now we're about to go off onto our own journeys. But no matter where we go or where our paths take us, we will always remain as the Howard Lions. And Lions, we don't just survive. We lead, we build, we stand together, and we thrive. So wherever we go next, let's keep roaring and sharing our Howard Pride values. Thank you, Howard, and now let's get the ceremony started. Now please welcome Adifaloran Ashiro Balogun and Bianca Durant to the stage for the introduction of our dignitaries and honored guests.
Wow, it's been an eventful year. How are you feeling, Fola?
I'm not gonna lie, I've been nervous to graduate. I'm still pretty good. How are you?
I'm doing great myself, thanks for asking. How about you guys? How's everybody feeling tonight?
Bianca, could you hear them? Because I couldn't.
Not really. I think we need to try again with a bit more energy.
How's everyone feeling tonight?
That's great to hear. For those of you who don't know us, I'm Bianca.
And I'm Fola. We're so glad to be here with you all to celebrate moving on to this next chapter of our lives.
These past 4 years have been full of so many unforgettable memories. All of the people we've met, challenges we've faced, and obstacles we've had to overcome. It's such a relief to be done with it all.
Yes, and none of it would have been made possible without a strong support system. Thank you to our parents, friends, and family for believing in us. Your commitment to our success has played an instrumental part in our journey to getting to this day, and it will not go unnoticed.
Along with all of our parents, there have been a group of individuals who have been working tirelessly behind the scenes since our very first day of 9th grade.
We would like to take this time to thank and introduce some of these wonderful people on stage.
Please stand when your name is called to be recognized. The Honorable Dr. Calvin Ball, Howard County Executive. Dr. Lin Feng Chen, Vice Chair, Howard County Board of Education. Ms. Meg Ricks, Howard County Board of Education. Mr. William J. Barnes, Superintendent, Howard County Public School System. Mr. Stephen Fleming, Principal, Howard High School.
The Honorable Dr. Clarence Lamb, Maryland State Senator, District 12. The Honorable Jessica Falkmark, Maryland State Delegate, District 12A. The Honorable Pam Guzzoni, Maryland State Delegate, District 13. The Honorable Dr. Terry L. Hill, Maryland State Delegate, District 12A. The Honorable Liz Walsh, Chairperson of the Howard County Council, District 1. The Honorable Rich Gibson, Howard County State's Attorney.
Mr. Robert Motley, Director of High Schools. Ms. Stasha Schwartz, Assistant Principal, Homewood Center.
Ms. Samantha Armstead, Assistant Principal, Howard High School. Dr. Napoleon Saunders, Assistant Principal, Howard High School. Mr. Patrick Seibel, Assistant Principal, Howard High School. Ms. Megan Sinisi, Assistant Principal, Howard High School. Dr. Brandon Lauer, Athletic and Activities Manager, Howard High School. Mr. Damon Fernandez, Howard High School, Class of 2025, Teacher of the Year. Mrs. Jennifer Johnson and the wonderful Mrs. Beth Trey, Class of 2025 sponsors. Members of the Howard High School Instructional Leadership Team at this time will be recognized. Please stand.
A volunteer group of Howard High School staff will be reading our graduates' names. Mr. Ryan Canuel, Theater Department. Mrs. Nicole Burns, Math Department. Mr. John Arnold, English Language Development. Mr. Tyler Petrini, World Languages Department. Mrs. Amy Wolf, Science Department.
Ms. Ricks will be assisted by Mrs. Beth Trey and Mrs. Nikki McGuigan, as well as Ms. Lisa Jacobs during the awarding of diplomas and certificates. Additionally, we want to thank the staff who's facilitated the following group's performances this evening. Mrs. Carrie Hall, Corps Director. Dr. Joel Frisk, Band Director. And Mrs. Megan Lazor, American Sign Language Teacher.
Special thanks are extended to the following for their contributions to this evening's ceremony. Colonel William Lejay, Sergeant First Class Sean Boone, and the Howard High School Army JROTC cadets. Members of our wind ensemble, members of the chamber choir, and the Howard staff members who are volunteering here today.
Ms. Robin Page and Ms. Frankie Byers will be our sign language interpreters this evening.
I am Bianca Durant.
And I am Adefalari Ashiru Balagun.
Parents, friends, and Howard High School Class of 2025. Our dignitaries and honored guests. Please welcome the Howard High School Chamber Choir and senior chorus members for a musical performance.
After the performance, please welcome to the podium Ariana Gibson to introduce the first of today's student speakers. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello, students. I want to applaud you for your tremendous dedication towards one of the first major milestones within life, graduating high school. Give it up. Let's go. My name is Ariana Gibson, and it is my honor to introduce our student speakers for this afternoon. We will begin with Moyen Kasumu and Ryan Zhao, who will be doing the student reflections, discussing the last 4 years of unique experiences we've had as a student body.
Good evening, everyone. What an awesome turnout. Seriously, look at all of us. My name is Ryan Zhao, and this is,
Moyen. Hey everyone, so we made it. Who knew?
right? There were definitely moments where I wasn't sure I would survive to see this day, especially navigating that B hallway.
Tell me about it. I'm pretty sure I know half the student body's backpack brands intimately.
And speaking of things we all had to get used to, remember showing up freshman year in full masks?
Totally. Trying to recognize people was a hilarious guessing game. And the fact that our first year was so unconventional. No midterms?
I know, right? I thought high school was so easy. Then reality gently tapped us on the shoulder, repeatedly.
Yeah, reality had a megaphone, and it often sounded a lot like Mr. Fleming's morning announcements. Remember those?
Oh, how could we forget? The daily burst of enthusiasm. I can still hear the collective groan of the senior class in the background.
Seniors, today is the day we reach for the stars. Meanwhile, we were all just trying to reach for our snooze buttons. No offense, Mr. Fleming.
None taken, I'm sure. But hey, at least it was a consistent soundtrack to our mornings. A slightly too peppy alarm clock we couldn't turn off.
Exactly. And there were times we actually did have to be alert. Finals week. Those were something else. The library became this strange ecosystem of sleep-deprived zombies fueled by energy drinks.
And the silent negotiations with yourself. Okay, if I just reread this 5 more times, it'll make sense. Spoiler alert, usually not.
Nope, but we got through it. We survived the B hallway stampedes, the master introductions, the early morning pep talks, and our finals. That's gotta count for something.
It counts for everything. We've shared some genuinely weird and wonderful experiences. And maybe we'll even have a slightly nostalgic chuckle about those morning announcements someday. Maybe.
Maybe. But for now, let's just appreciate we're here. Diplomas in hand, ready for whatever slightly less chaotic adventures await.
Absolutely. To the class of 2025, we did it. It wasn't always pretty. Sometimes it was a downright struggle, but we made it. Congratulations.
Let's go make some new, hopefully less crowded memories. Cheers.
Thank you, Moyen and Ryan. Now, please welcome Om Marion Candy, who will give the student address regarding legacy.
Good evening, class of 2025! Wow. Standing up here feels absolutely surreal. And all I can think is, we did it. But today isn't just a celebration of reaching the finish line. It's a celebration of who we became getting here. High school wasn't a straight road with clear signs and perfect weather. It was a storm sometimes. It had dead ends and detours. There was missed buses, lost homework, and heartbreaks we thought we'd never recover from. It was messy, it was unpredictable, and it was chaotic. But in the middle of all that chaos, we grew. Not perfectly, not easily, or not in some straight line, but rather moment by moment, in ways that actually mattered. Maybe it was a night you were staying up late, drowning in work, and somehow still found a way to finish. Or maybe it's a time you took a risk and failed and realized the sky didn't fall. Or maybe it's a time you realized that that grade or that game or that competition wasn't the full measure of your worth. The truth is, the most important things we learned here weren't always in the curriculum. They were in the resilience we built when no one was watching, the character we forged when we thought no one cared, the kindness we showed when we didn't have to. Because the moments that define us, the moments that last, are not the loud ones. They're the quiet ones. The ones where we showed up anyway. The ones where we kept going even when the path ahead wasn't clear. And that's what legacy is about. Legacy isn't always gonna be a trophy or a title. It's a ripple effect. It's how you treat the person next to you. It's how you choose to love, to lead, to lift. And we, the class of 2025, we know just how to do that. And we don't just wear the name Howard Lines, we embody it. Strength, resilience, pride, the pride of Howard County, the pride of fighting for every inch and still daring to dream bigger. To our teachers, thank you for being more than educators. Thank you for being our coaches, mentors, and sometimes the reason we believed we could dream at all. To our families, thank you for your patience, your immense sacrifice, and your unconditional love, even when we didn't make it easy. Mama and Dada, I love you, wherever you guys are. And to my classmates, thank you for the moment. For the moments of laughter that got us through the stress, to the AP exam breakdowns, or late night texts, or random conversations in the hallways that became real friendships. For the simple fact that you all were here and you all were a part of this chapter mattered. So now here we are, standing at the edge of something new. So what comes next? Honestly, I don't fully know. I've got a vague idea, but I'm sure my idea of the future is nowhere near what will actually happen. Life will surprise us, plans will shift. Doors we thought were ours might close, and doors we never imagined are going to open. It's going to be messy, it's going to be unpredictable, it is going to be chaotic. It's going to be beautiful. And we will be ready because we already are. Now, I want to try something. I want everyone right now to raise their hand. Now, raise it a little higher. Ask yourself this: why didn't you give 100% the first time? You see that right there, that extra inch, that is your legacy. It's the inch you give when nobody's demanding it. It's the extra breath you take when the world is telling you to quit. It's the dreams you chase when fear says stay small. And that, my friends, that is how we change the world. 1 inch higher, 1 heart wider, 1 brave moment at a time. So as you all leave this place, I want you to raise your hand for hope. Raise your hand for the futures we're about to build. Raise your hand for the people we will become and for the people we'll inspire along the way. Raise your hand for yourself because you are worth it every single time. If someone were to ask me about the class of 2025, I wouldn't say we're just a graduating class. I'd say we're a force. We are the ones who turn setbacks into setups. We are the risk takers, the boundary pushers, the fire that doesn't burn out. We are the storm and the calm before it. We are proof that the next generation isn't waiting to lead. We're already doing it. Yeah. But class of 2025, this isn't just a goodbye. This is a challenge. This is the beginning of our legacy. And trust me when I say this, the world isn't ready for what we're about to do. Congratulations, let's make history. Thank you.
Thank you, Om. That was a very moving speech. Now, please welcome Matthew Banyas, who will introduce our county executive, Dr. Calvin Ball.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Matthew Banyas, and I am thrilled to be here with you all. It is now my honor to introduce our county executive, Dr. Calvin Ball. The Honorable Dr. Calvin Ball is a Maryland native and resident of Columbia for more than 20 years. He made history as the youngest council chairperson and the first African-American county executive in Howard County history. He's an innovative leader who remains dedicated to ensuring our communities are safe, strong, and accessible for all. Howard County continues to be a regional, national, and global leader as County Executive Ball continues to champion education, environmental conservation, economic development, the health and well-being of our residents, and investments in public safety. At this time, please give a warm welcome to Dr. Calvin Ball.
Good evening, Howard High family. We can do better than that. Good evening, Howard High family. I'm quite honored to be here with you. In Still I Rise, Maya Angelou writes, "You may write me down in history with your bitter, twisted lies. You may trod me in the very dirt, but still, like dust, I rise." High school graduation marks a significant milestone in every young person's life. A rite of passage, it is the ending of one chapter and the beginning of a new one in your book of life. To the family and friends of our graduates, through your belief, love, steadfast, nurturing support, you have helped these young lions sitting before us today, anxiously awaiting to flip their tassel, complete this important chapter in their lives. You have helped them rise. Your investment in their education and their future has been truly remarkable, and we are absolutely thrilled to see their achievements and honored to celebrate this special day with you. Best wishes for your graduates' next chapter, and from one parent to another, the tassel is worth the hassle. To our roaring educators, thank you for your dedication, guidance, and unwavering support that you've shown these young people through the years. Your wisdom, your mentorship have helped shape their academic journey and future and made a lasting impact on their education and their lives. You've helped them grow as people, inspired them to believe in themselves and their dreams, and you too have helped them rise. Thank you for all that you've done and continue to do for our students. And finally, to our Lions, as you prepare to ink the final lines of your public education chapter, please accept my sincerest congratulations on this momentous achievement. You've done it. You have written your way through the trials and tribulations of high school life and turned them into triumphs. I know that you will take all that you have learned and gained these past years to overcome challenges, conquer obstacles, and achieve great things to leave your mark on this world and make it better. May you continue to carry the heart of a lion, strong, fearless, and full of pride. Congratulations to the class of 2025. Best wishes in your next chapter. Know that you are loved, you have, and you will continue to rise.
Thank you, Dr. Ball and Matthew. Now, please welcome Fanta Myers, who will introduce our principal, Mr. Fleming.
Good evening, everyone. I am Fanta Myers. Today, I have the honor of introducing someone who has not only led our school with dedication, but also inspired us every single day, our principal, Mr. Stephen Fleming. If you've ever had the pleasure to talking to Mr. Fleming, you know how kind, approachable, and inspiring he is. From the very first day I met him, I could tell that he genuinely cares about each and every one of us. He doesn't just lead from behind a desk, he's in the hallways. He's at events, and most importantly, he's always making sure that we know that we matter. Every morning when we hear his announcements, he doesn't tell us the schedule for the day. He doesn't just tell us the schedule for the day. He reminds us to be kind, not just to others, but ourselves. A simple, take care of yourself today, or do something kind for someone else goes a long way. And I know I'm not the only one who appreciates those words. Take the phone policy, for example. For a while, it felt like my worst nightmare. But Mr. Fleming turned that nightmare into something entirely different. He made the phone policy feel like an unexpected adventure, a challenge that was almost fun to tackle. Mr. Fleming has worked in the Howard County school system for 17 years, starting as a teacher at Oakland Mill High School, moving up to the assistant principal and now leading our Howard High community with dedication. His journey is proof that hard work and passion can take you far, and he brings that same energy into helping us succeed. For me, Mr. Fleming isn't just a principal. He's a reminder that true leadership is about uplifting others, and showing up as your best self. So please join me in giving a warm welcome to our incredible principal, Mr. Stephen Fleming.
Thank you so much. Your kindness and compassion exemplifies what it means to be a lion. I want to start out with a huge thank you to our graduation coordinators, Ms. Jennifer Johnson and Ms. Beth Trey. In addition to filling this role, if you didn't know, they also stepped up to be the senior class sponsors this year. Yes, without many hours of time that they put in, we would not have such a wonderful ceremony this evening. Also, a huge thank you to our student services team. Not only did they handle organizing our awards ceremonies last week, they have also been the guiding force for our graduates during their high school years. Now, let's take a moment to thank all the Howard staff who have helped along the way. Many of them have taken time to volunteer at tonight's ceremony. Our staff's tireless dedication to supporting the future generations does not go unnoticed. Additionally, we know that there were many educators that became before those at Howard. Your elementary and middle school educators are part of that story that has shaped you into the class that you are today. Let's take a moment to recognize all the educators in the audience. Speaking of inspiration, many of those people who work in our schools have been an inspiration for some of you to go into the education field after high school. Sitting among our graduates are future generations of educators, counselors, and public school support staff. If you are planning to pursue a career in support of public schools, whether in or outside the classroom, please take a moment to stand and be recognized. This year we started thinking about our story. And we started thinking about, was it time to create a new story? We reflected on more than 70 years of Howard High School graduations, and I challenged you to think about what story would we want to be told for Howard 70 years from now. We created a new mission for our school, A mission where we acknowledge that each student is filled with greatness and has their own unique capabilities and dreams. We made it our mission to help students embrace their passion and prepare for a rewarding career and a great life. One of my highlights this year was visiting some of you at work sites as you completed internships and apprenticeships. Some of you attended career fairs and field trips to learn more about how your passions translate into careers. Many of you completed career academies, received industry certifications, or attended community college courses. Let's let our audience see how many of you participated in these things. If you completed a career academy or an apprenticeship, please stand to be recognized. If you attended HCC or received college credit through dual enrollment at Howard, please stand to be recognized. Our class has achieved numerous accomplishments throughout their year. There are 7 JROTC students on full scholarships, 25 Maryland Merit seniors, 86 AP scholars, 75 seniors recognized by the Council of Elders for their outstanding academic performance, 153 seniors taking arts classes and performing over 25 performances, and the University of Maryland recognized our school as one of the top engineering source schools. We saw this in the spring when 4 seniors came in first place at the County Engineering Expo. And yeah, give them a round of applause. I had the opportunity to demo their project on an auto-locking ski rack. Now, as you prepare to tell the next chapter of your story, remember to stay true to those dreams and passions. Consider how you can find fulfillment too. As you move into the world, do not forget that some of the most simple yet overlooked lessons, the ones that you hear me saying in the morning when you rather be pressing that snooze button, think about how you can lift somebody up. Remember to learn from every experience, even the hard ones. Sometimes in our world today, we move so fast and we hear so much negativity that we forget about the importance of positivity. We find ourselves spinning in negative self-talk. And even today, I found myself in that position when the rain was in the forecast. But then somebody stopped and told me, rain can be a symbol of cleansing and renewal and growth. Just as it nourishes the earth, it allows new life. Rain can symbolize a fresh start. Sure, there are challenges, and we can't ignore them. However, we can have hope that there's a way forward. We can support each other. We can be a light to guide those around us through the darkness. As young leaders, you each have your own light. You have proved yourself capable. While we can't change the story that came before us, the choices you make today will help set you up for a positive future. So wherever you go, whatever you do, take love and kindness with you. Let it fuel you. Let it drive you, and let it remind you of your passions and your dreams. The world needs your unique energy. They need your unique passion. The world is waiting for you. You got this, class of 2025. Now for my favorite part. Ms. Ricks and Superintendent Bill Barnes, as principal of Howard High School, I hereby certify that the graduates seated before you have met the requirements for graduation as set forth by the Howard County Public School System and the Maryland State Department of Education. They are eligible to receive a Maryland high school diploma, a certificate of completion, a certificate of attendance, or a certificate of achievement.
Period. Okay. Thank you, Principal Fleming and Fanta. Now, please welcome Shreya Powell, who will introduce our County Superintendent, Mr. Bill Barnes.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Shreya Pal, and I'm a proud graduate of the class of 2025. At this time, it is my privilege to introduce the Superintendent of Howard County Public Schools, Mr. Bill Barnes. As Superintendent of the Howard County Public School System, Bill Barnes has prioritized the development of a new strategic direction for the school system, establishing a collective commitment to being a great school system for all. He is a dedicated educator who has committed his entire career to enhancing educational outcomes for all students. Superintendent Barnes has demonstrated his commitment to including families and communities as critical parts of a student's development. Superintendent Barnes is passionate about collectively building a legacy of excellence in Howard County that empowers and prepares each student to fearlessly pursue their dreams. At this time, please welcome Mr. Bill Barnes.
All right, so good evening to the graduating class of 2025. How are you? Do you all ready to graduate? You ready to get these diplomas? As one of two speakers remaining, I'm going to pull an audible and go to the super short speech. Would that be okay with everybody? I just want to say these things. One, I'm so super proud of you for what you've accomplished already and for what you will accomplish. I believe in each and every one of you, and I believe even more fully in all of you together, having observed your work. And parents, family, loved ones, members on this stage, I get the chance right now to take a look into the future, and I am not only ready and grateful for the leadership of this class, the leadership they've already demonstrated, I am eager for a world that you lead. Let's give our graduates a big round of applause. Thank you for giving us the honor to be just a small part of your journey. And with that, as I promised, the super short speech. Principal Fleming, before the thousands of people here at Meriwether Post Pavilion and the thousands more watching online, I proudly accept these graduates from Howard High School's class of 2025. Way to go, Lions. And now I have the honor of introducing our final speaker this evening, one of our amazing Board of Education members. Please join me in welcoming Miss Meg Ricks.
Good evening, Howard High School, class of 2025. I am so honored to be here today to celebrate you. I recall seeing up on the wall in the building the words, "Once a lion, always a lion." Does that apply to lion moms as well? Yeah, I'll take it. As a mom of a Howard grad, class of 22, not only am I your Board of Ed rep and a lion mom, but I have known some of you since you were small. Those of you who went to Elk Ridge Elementary, I was one of your PTA presidents. So I get to be extra proud of you, Howard Lions, today. Today, we're reflecting on all that you've learned and achieved during your time in Howard County Schools, and we are welcoming you to the next exciting phase of your lives. I've been thinking a lot about what to share with you today, and I have just quick 2 stories. During my first year of college, I attended a pep rally kicking off the basketball season. Sometime later, while walking to class, I crossed paths with the star of the basketball team. I'd never met this young man before. I only knew who he was from the pep rally. For some reason, the following thought went through my head. Oh, that's the star of the basketball team. He probably thinks he's all that and so cool. It was the 90s, so that was why that phrase. Now, as these thoughts were running through my head, they were also running across my face. People tend to notice when you are looking at them, and he did. He saw me looking at him, he saw the recognition, and his face fell. And then he returned my scowl. All this happened in just a few seconds as we crossed paths. In my immaturity, his reaction seemed to justify my impression of him. I am embarrassed to say that this exchanging of glares continued over at least several days. Eventually, it dawned on me how dumb this whole situation was. I had started this negativity for no good reason, so I stopped. Many years later, on my way home from work, I stopped at a local fast casual bakery chain to get a fountain drink that I ordered on my app. My cup wasn't on the shelf, so I had to ask somebody at the counter for it. But in my haste, I didn't notice that another woman was waiting to ask about her mobile order as well. I could tell she was irritated with me, and I felt bad. I didn't want to be the reason for one more aggravation in someone's life. I decided that I needed to slow down and take the time to notice those around me. I made it a point to hold doors open for others, and the result has been many small positive interactions. Now, you may not think that you have much of an impact on the world, but every single day, each one of us takes part in the shaping of society and the world around us. The energy that you bring has tangible rippling effects. At a time when meanness and cruelty are not just accepted but often heralded, choosing kindness can seem almost revolutionary. Growing up in a neighborhood that wasn't always safe, toughness and bravado were de rigueur. It took me many years to learn the true power and positive impact of kindness in my life and in my ability to be the kind of leader that inspired others to join me in doing good. As you go out into the world and pursue your dreams, I hope that you will not fall into the trap of assuming the worst of others, that you will keep your eyes open to those around you and see the needs that you can help to meet. I hope that you will remember to be kind to yourselves as well. All the wonderful people out in the audience today, all of us up on this stage, and all those watching online, and even more people, we will all be rooting you on. My dear Howard Lions, class of 2025, congratulations, and thank you very much.
I love the energy. Keep it up. Let's go. Are y'all ready? All right, you're ready. I'm just waiting for them to be ready. Here we go. All right. Here we go, friends. Ms. Ricks, please allow the following Howard County Public School System staff members to award their children's diplomas. Maureen Evans, Howard County Government. Noah Ethan Riley Arthurs. Maria Bifsis, Ilchester Elementary School. Eftahia Andonia Bipsis. Alexia Couch, Harper's Choice Middle School. Ainsley Hannah Couch. Prabhavati Deva Manohar, Ilchester Elementary School. Kartik Deva Manohar. Nikki Dar, Bonnie Branch Middle School. Suhani Dar. Rajitha Dorapali, Centennial Lane Elementary School. Janet Namratya Dorapali. Jennifer Douglas, Reservoir High School. Lillian Ann Douglas. Kim Sampson, Oak Ridge Landing Middle School. Claire Leon Durkee. Todd Garner, Bonnie Branch Middle School. Griffin Todd Garner. The Honorable Rich Gibson, Howard County State's Attorney, Ariana Gibson. Janissa LaForce, Swansfield Elementary School. Jaid Sakani Green. Erin Carney, Holyfield Station Elementary School. Lily Teresa Griego. Elizabeth Holloway, Cedar Lane School. Malachi John Griffin. Christina Hines, Hanover Hills Elementary School. Shannon Lee Hines. Jordan Hoffmaster, Running Brook Elementary School. Isaac Nathaniel Hoffmaster. Jennifer Johnson, Howard High School. Lauren Elizabeth Johnson. Fatu Diop, Thomas Viaduct Middle School. Suleiman Ka. Andrea Kozakowski, Thunder Hill Elementary School. Anna Marie Kozakowski. Kathleen Lopez, Bonnie Branch Middle School. Luis Joaquin Lopez. Nikki McGuigan, Howard High School. Alexander Anthony McGuigan. Jesse Moore. Atherton High School, Taylor Matthew Moore. Rosemary Ha, Centennial High School, Joshua Chengyong Nam. Latha Narayanan, Howard High School, Pranav Narayanan. Patricia Otero, Central Office, Marissa Lynn Otero. Tasneem Pirbai, Rockburn Elementary School, Taha Pirbai. Becky Reeb, Thomas Viaduct Middle School, Alexander George Reeb. Amy Reese, Central Office, Amanda Lee Reese. Amy Reese, Central Office, Michael Duncan Reese. Stephanie Reynolds, Howard High School, Owen Daniel Reynolds. Diane Rocha, Guilford Park High School, Augustin Ramon Rocha. Kristen Rutledge, Bushy Park Elementary School, Luke Matthew Rutledge. April Williams, Howard High School, Delilah Ayana Williams. Carolyn Wanzagol, Marriott's Ridge High School, Anna Rowan Wanzagol. In 2023, the Howard High School community mourned the loss of one of our students. At this time, we are honored to have Lori Valorani join us on stage. She will be receiving a posthumous diploma for her son, Stephen Basler. Ella Jasmine Johnson. Bawi Sang Sam. Arpit Kasharwani. Ade Falorin Samuel Ashiru Balogan. Bianca Dorothy Lorraine Durant. Moyenalua Edith Kasumu. Ryan Gui Zhao. Oh, Marianne Candy. Matthew John Banyas. Fanta Gift Myers. Shreya Pal. Shane Allen Ramsey Gomes. Maggie Eisenstad. Herma Juono. April Sibum Jin. Joseph Asa Kane. Sienna Rose Lemke. LeVar Terrell Lynch Jr. Chiagozie Amy Okoye. Cassidy Janelle Shani. Eliana Annalise Thorpe. Amaya Desiree Williams. Grant Logan Barnes. Dakota Lynn Bowers. Olivia Grace Butt. Lillian Marie Cooper. Emily Madison Condren. Pa Lu. Shaw Ireland. Catherine Grace Jones. Christine Marie Roshi. Angelina Catherine Segalas. Riley Marie Watson. Melinda Faith Williams.
Joaquin Jacinto Abarcar Kalugai. Anahita Damiana Abraham. Dylan Ari Abrahams. Antonio Hovina Obud. Ayusa Achare. Michaela Sophia Acqui. Kayla Rose Adams. Joshua Efope Falua Ademaju. Gabrielle Omalade Adashewa Adiosan. Aluatishe Adam Uchendu Aditula. Chioma Miranda Agbam. Fazli Ahmad. Ayan Ahmed. Gabriel Ahmed. Mira Muhammad Ahmed. Mudasar Ajaz. Akshay Ajit Kumar. Sally Al Abdullah. Sila Al Abdullah. Mariana Angelina Allen Jones. Nazir Caesar Ali. Isaac Ufat Andrew. Michael Isaac Avalos. Mora Awad. Jakayla Nuvea Barnes Wildberger. Charles Byron Barnhart. Mohammed Ursal Bashir. Cameron Grace Bimel. Fatumata Ben Aya. Elliot James Berman. Joseph Brian Blanford. Sydney Anastasia Boris. Devonte Shaquan Bowen. Carter Richard Brooks. Kaylin Elise Brown. London Marie Brunson. Ashton Ving Kwa Boy. Jaden Renard Bullock. Emily Franklin Burgess. Grace Evelyn Burke. Shania Jeanette Burris. David Anthony Byers. Michelle Carmine Bird. Joaquin Miguel Batara Cabrales. Anaya Elizabeth Calhoun. Sophia Lorraine Carruthers. Lionel Irby Cassius. Max Raul Cedillo Perez. Amy Paola Chacon. Norin Elizabeth Charland. Andres Felipe Chaustre Riveros. Teresa Cherian. Samuel Elijah Choi. Emma Catherine Churchill. Georgia Elizabeth Clausen. Shane Matthew Conley. Anthony Reyna Corona. Isaiah Quinn Cotto. Addison Jane Courtemanche. Kaylee Brooke Kramer. Tristan James Croyle. Alexander William Curran. Asiatu Hudja Dufay. Crispin Sonny Boy Don Jr. Sanjay Datla. Blake Morgan Marie Davis. Skylar Noel Day. Jerem Reen DeJulio. James Paul Del Rosso Freeman. Cameron Alexander Dema. Creedy DeCall. Rayon Raid Dehaney. William Owen DiPietro. Marissa Faith Dubé. Mazzy Delilah Dring. Audia Ducksworth. Alexis Lorraine Dunn. Jamie Jean Dunnigan. Emerson Ruth Etoff. Adana Chelsea Enyosa. Kira Elizabeth Eister. Ollie Azeladine. Regan Jr. Fils Ame.
Scott Henry Flagg. William Hamilton Flagg. Jasmine Nicole Ford. Logan Hunter Fraserman. Kali Michael Friend. Austin Braden Fuller. Bioluwatife Deborah Funmilayo. Maya Shalish Gajera. Noel George. Zachary Gerbrick. Ashley Alexis Gilliam. Randy Savannah Goddard. Nathan Lu Gong. Zion Bird Goodwin. Javon Gordon. Avery Elizabeth Graham. Ryan Andrew Graham. Tristan Isaiah Grant. Valencia Gumont. Samantha Kennedy Gutierrez. Bidi Gyawali. Tijaya Naive Harmon McLeod. Dahlia Mili Haroon. Anasia Mo Harrington. Joshua Nobu Harrington. Christina
Amarachi Renee Hart. Tyler Cole Hartman. Riley Z. Hartung. Charlotte Price Harvey. Roxy Jade Heber. Dennis Allen Henderson. Lily Hilfiger. Dakota Alani Rose Hill. Esther Ho. Markel Isaiah Hogan. Jack Hollenbeck. Sinaya Michelle Holmes. Gabrielle Reese Houseman. Anna Elizabeth Wong. Mallory Claire Hudson. Samuel Ebubachuku Ilonya. Hiba Iqbal. Qasim Syed Iqbal. Tanaz Wakil Islam. Jasmine Chibuchi Iwu. Jessica Chidiade Iwu. Timothy Jackson. Muktasan Iqbal Jalal. Danielle Sarang Jane. Metabel Judith Jebasilam. Malachi Jennings. Amber Eden Johnson. Amina Oliva Johnson. DeAndroy Johnson. Rose S. Johnson. Jarrett John. Gabriel Jones. Minji Michelle Ju. Eileen Kaur. Rohan Kaushal. Sydney Juliana Keating. Paula Josephine Kettler. Joseph Kai. Zimal Khan. John Kimani Kihiko. Elliot Kim. Ji Sung Kim. Joey Kim. Johanna H. Kim. Ren Kim. Sarah Ah-hyun Kim. Dylan Kimmel. Asmita Kornapati. Madeline Grace Cool. Alec Ali Kuliv. Maxim Karenbin. Olivia Hyun Kyung Kwak. Stephen James Kyle. Nathan Lagna. Kimani Elijah Lawson. Nadia Alicia Lawson Castillo. Khan Lane. Can Lee. Diane Lee. Geepam Lee. Jean Lee. Jean Lee. Jordan Suhan Lee.
Dylan Anaya Lewis. Kaylee Lakshmi Ling. Ashade Tania Lipscomb. Sydney Michelle Logan. Anthony Yared Lopez. Margie Lopez. David Theodore Lopresti. Samantha Lloyd. Joshua Boy Lung Mong. Imani Mace. Grace Mang. Ashlyn Marie Mahaffey. Omar Mahmoud. Dua Ahmed Majid. Christopher Robert Martin. Stephanie Jamilet Mateo Cepeda. Kavuva Mativo. Danielle Marie Mackenzie. Isabel Marie Mena. Ronan Kamalakaran Menon. Shelby Elizabeth Molesky. Assam Mohammadval Minhas. Cameron Joyce Moino. David Sowan Moon. Jackson Edward Moore. Lauren Nicole Moore. Desmond Muleisen. Sophie Michelle Mueller. Brian Munoz Gomez. William Vito Mergolo. Maxwell Ellington Murray. Riley Stewart Myers. Sean Bradley Myers. Samir Nadeem. Rabia Naeem. Arshia Mehdi Namakshanassan. Joy Wanza Gundi. Vincent Jui Nguyen Barali. Vivian An Nguyen Barali. Abira Nomani. Ethan Patrick O'Byrne. Onyinyechi Emanuela Adagwe. Owowasa Star Ugboy. Elizabeth Abunalua Olojo. Jaden Alaito Manik Oloko. Annika Elizabeth Ordonez. Mia Juliana Ortiz Rivera. Henry T. Pandy. Ramzalen Parr. Megan Elaine Pardo. Trinity Yvette Parker. Keandre Devon Paris. Elizabeth Manjula Patel. Krishang Akshay Patel. Mahi Patel. Amishi Raul Pawar. Emily Joy Payne. Maria Elizabeth Pell. Luke David Penn. Cassidy Pham. Melanie Pham. Riley Dane McGowan Paholski. Daniel Shea Pollitt. Blessing Papula. Casey Jeanette Portillo. Stephanie Praveen. Carly Davis Pugh. Rafay Kasser. Monica Elizabeth Ketzel. Kayleen Brielle Rainey. Fadula Raji. Naveda Ramakrishna Raja. Jason Javier Ramirez Rivera. Ryan Wolfgang Rieger. Lauren Nicole Reeves. Sydney Amai Rhodes. Jessica Asia Robinson. Boris Igor Rodovsky. Christian A. Rogers. Janasia Shade Ross. Hassani Sadeh. Keenan Saleh. Nicholas Arlen Samsel. Adam Sampson. Kayla Brianna Sandusky. Ariz Mohammed Sangi.
Dean Amir Sarlak. Brooke Maria Marcella Sainuk. Valentina Celeste Schneider. Henry Joseph Scott. Tori Anise Mariah Sembley. Nasia Altine Serene. Zabil Shabir. Pamela Junshren Shao. Jaden Kyunghao Shin. Uni Park Shin. Krish Manan Shroff. Thomas Allen Shups. Sharia Fawad Siddiqui. Dylan Mide Sim. Kai Ryan Sims. Dominic Wayne Sims Cisse. Charles Smith. Ethan David Smith. Hannah Hee-jung Smith. Sadie Mae Smith. Taishe Kashia Smith. Kaylee Renee Leona Snipe. Sean Song. Kevin Antonio Soriano. Ronmir Tayshawn Staley Webb. Jacob Timothy Starr. Kenny Stevens. Allison Yunchen Su. Brendan Donahue Such. Avery Sykes. Jaden Talise. Chloe Madison Taylor. Mariah Ashante Taylor. Samuel Taylor. Ryan Tarani. Kieran Tamita. Christina Talapia. Lamont Thomas. Bree Taylor Thorpe. Yadira Tinoko Mingucha. Cameron Raquel Tinsley. Jonathan Torres. Ishan Mitesh Trimbadia. Arthur Willow Trost. Connor James Trout. Alyssa Tucker. Pranamia Ratna Tuladar. Sarah Megan Twaddell. Evan Julius Twig. Michaela Brooke Tyre. Justin Alexis Umanzor. Ryan Patrick Vadney. Remy Antonio Valiente. John Van Bowie Sang. Serini Valderthi. Matthew Ton Vong. Jalen Wade. Natalia Waite. Ian Wambora. Grace Fan Wong. Teresa Wong. Abigail Marie Ward. Nathan Ferris Weiler. Jalen Darius White. Kiara Elizabeth Wiggins. Emerson Lee Williams. Jared Ethan Williams. John Sylvester Williams III. Kaylee Nicole Williams. Madeline Hope Williams. Sania Lael Williams. Abigail Reese Wilson. Tyler Jackson Winters. Jacob Daniel Wooten. Olivia Renee Wright. Andrew Edward Yakaitis. Jayla Ray Yarbrough. Connor Logan Yao. Nahitha Yaligori. Ethan Owen Yip. Corey Yu. Hubert Minhee Yu. Christian Zelalem. Justin Zhang. Gabrielle Aaron Zing. Driss Ziwani. Alex Finn Zwarich. Please welcome Ella Johnson, class of 2025 SGA president, to the stage for turning the tassels.
Thank you, Mrs. Wolf. Hi, I'm Ella Johnson, class of 2025 president. We'd like to thank all family and friends for attending our graduation ceremony this evening. At the end of the ceremony, we ask that everyone remain seated until our graduates have exited the pavilion. Additionally, please respect all JROTC cadets as they secure the aisles for a quick and safe recess. Lastly, we also ask that everyone avoid lingering and vacate the property as soon as possible. Now, members of the Howard High School graduating class of 2025, will you please stand? Moving the tassel from the right side of the cap to the left signifies the formal completion of the program of study, your formal completion of high school. Graduates, we've arrived at that point in our careers. Be proud of where you are, be proud of what you went through to get here, and be proud of the opportunities you've made for your future. This, the last part of your last high school event, closes one chapter and opens another. Take advantage of every moment. Now, seniors, go ahead and move your tassels. Congratulations, 2025!